Peace to the family. Peace to the family. Let me know how my sound is. I'm in the studio, so it could be kind of loud. First and foremost, if you are in Atlanta and you're trying to do something tonight, pull up to the NDSTRY ATL 400 Loloya Road. Pull up. You dig? Pull up, yeah. We're in the all red spaceship right now, celebrating a classic, you know what I'm talking about, in the all red room. Red October, you dig? The red summer and whatnot. We're gonna talk some shit, and we also gonna talk about some updates. I see a legend in the building, Alkebalon. Shout out to the God, Alkebalon 44, Brat. Yeah, so I'm just gonna briefly give the flowers where they are due, you know, to this project that we put together 3 years ago. It wasn't just me, it was a collective, and that collective needs to get their flowers. We got to put this on the record and whatnot. And as I'm preparing to release this new project, which is the follow-up to it, you know, it's a beautiful thing, man. The timing couldn't be more perfect. Like, is it me or do we need music right now? I don't ever want to hear nobody talk about people making music or who should be making music when the music ain't being made. Cambada feature, you know that. Come on, that goes without even saying. The next single that I'm about to drop will be with Cambada, and it's called Going On. It's fire. I need music. I'm giving all of the commercial artists, all of the industry artists, the benefit of the doubt, right? And I'm sitting back and I'm eating what they're serving me, right? I'm eating it. I'm taking it in. I'm ingesting it. I'm digesting it. You know, I'm taking that trip with them. I'm in their movie theater. But this shit is BT plus. You know? It's BT plus. It's Tubi at its worst. You know what I'm talking about? It's Tubi at its worst. That ain't it. That ain't cutting it. You know what I mean? Like, nah, these niggas ain't feeding the streets. Fuck is you talking about? I don't care what nobody say. The streets is not being fed. These niggas is still making fentanyl music and showing up for, no fentanyl rallies and whatnot. I ain't buying it. None of these artists are living this life, bro. None of these artists is really, the only ones that's really living what they rap about is dudes just body and shit. That might be about it. But the rappers just talking about, I'm for the people, you know, stop the, black empowerment. They not feeding the streets, bro. And you know, some of us eat at, mock meat franchises, you know. Some of us eat at the places where, we supposed to be getting nourishment, but it's really just mock meat. You better hope Keith Lee don't find you niggas. You know what I'm talking about? And that's the same equivalent to the music. We just eating mock meat, nigga. Yeah, the beats sound good, it's saucy and whatnot, but there's no real fucking substance. It's not nourishing. It ain't making me sit down and think. You know what I mean? It's not making me sit down and contemplate, damn. I'm really living in the future, or damn, shit is really lit, because I don't want to hear about nothing else right now. I don't want to hear about how bad the hood is and all of this. I'm fully aware of that. I want to hear people with imaginations. You know what I'm talking about? And I don't need to imagine what color the fucking bonus hole or the yoni is. I'm willing to find out. You know what I'm talking about? You know, you gotta keep some things to yourself. But we here to talk about the Red Summer album that came out in 2020. First and foremost, before I even go, if you haven't heard the Red Summer album, right, and you just know me from YouTube, or you know me from high level conversation, or you know me from somebody told you about me, nah, nigga, I make classics. You know what I'm talking about? I make classics. That's my, this is my Clark Kent. My Superman is when I'm in the booth. You know what I'm talking about? I'm the Masked Avenger, nigga. I make classics. So please go and check that out. I'm on SoundCloud, but I don't think Red Summer's on SoundCloud. The Red Summer is on all streaming platforms. I don't put all my shit on streaming platforms, but that album right there, I made sure to put that out there on all streaming platforms so nobody could be like, I couldn't find it. It's out there. You might not be able to find the Scorpion King or some of those other classics because, to be honest with you, that's the real underground. 10 years from now, they're going to be talking about the artists of today. They was being slept on. You better believe your dollar. So this is the underground that you see in front of you right now. There's some little dude listening to some new shit that we putting out, and it's giving him the same feeling that I had when I was listening to Common, or when I was listening to Dead Prez and they was really on a underground shit type shit. Yeah, Good Wife is a fucking classic. That needs a video. Y'all will get the video with Lizzie coming soon and whatnot. They might be zapping my signal and whatnot, but we ain't even gonna let that bother us. Niggas is in HD. You know what I'm talking about? This ain't the, you know what I mean? Like, this is not the end of the road. You feel me? But like I said, if you're in Atlanta, come to NDSTRY ATL tonight. This shit is gonna be lit. I'll probably take you on a tour and show you what it look like. I gotta turn the mic off though, cause it's mad loud out there. You know what I mean? But check this studio out. Check the stew, my niggas. See the crystals? Yeah, we're in a spaceship, my niggas. We're in a spaceship. You know, the setting makes everything right. You know what I'm talking about? It's all about the setting. Once you get the setting right, then everything else falls in place. You can't talk your shit inside of a bando, my nigga. You can't talk that God talk. It's next to a dumpster, my nigga. You know what I'm talking about? If you want to talk like you in the future, nigga, you got to show up in the future. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. So, yeah. The marble with the crystals, you know what I mean? We woke up, we used to have pistols on the dresser. Now we got crystals on the dresser. You know, I call that progress. So back to the conversation that we were having initially. Red Summer's a classic. Okay? And I gotta thank the contributors first and foremost before I even talk about the making of it and the whole, you know, everything behind the scenes. It wouldn't have been possible without the contributors. So the contributors to this album, first and foremost, is a sister who goes by the name of Mama Sauce. Her name is Sabrina and whatnot. She is the producer. She's the one that gave me a beat pack. She's the one that recorded me I was in Buckhead staying at the condo with Billy, billionaire, and there was a few of us, and she recorded me, and I did a song called Valkyries, Ride of the Valkyries, right? And that shit was so fire. That verse that I laid, that shit was, it just fell right in place. I almost missed my plane. You know what I mean? I was spitting that shit to the very end and had to take a goddamn Uber to the airport and got on a plane by 2 minutes. But sometimes shit like that, greatness, it has to be, you know what I mean? Like, you know, the riches are at the end of the earth. You know, you have to be on the edge, my nigga. You just can't think that you are going to get the pearl out of the motherfucking oyster's mouth if you niggas ain't going deep. Meaning that you kind of gotta be on the edge to get these prizes, man. So the risk was worth it. And we laid down a classic. Then she sent me a beat pack and it was over from there. I was already recording because remember the lockdown was in 2020, right? This album was a culmination of pressure when this shit bust pipe, but it make a diamond and whatnot. That whole lockdown was mad pressure. I wasn't living in my native land. I wasn't in the BX. I wasn't on my home turf. You feel me? I wasn't in New York. I was in Connecticut with a newborn. And they was talking about, nigga, you can't come outside. I was outside in motherfucking Hartford, you know, like a ghost town. I felt like I bought the town or something, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? It was an experience, bro. And there's no better way to capture your... I ain't gonna be the old nigga sitting on the porch talking about, oh man, Ishmael, you should have been alive during 2020. Oh man, it was going down. We was getting PPPs. Nah, nigga. I'd rather catalog my experiences in the arts because I'm an artist. So either I'll paint the picture on a canvas or I use my hands to paint the picture on a notebook and then put it on wax so it can live forever and it becomes an asset and it's a part of my legacy. You feel me? That's how you transform. That's how an alchemist takes base metal and turns it into gold. I took all of the experiences of 2020 and made a classic album. Facts. That's feeding me to this day. To this day, nigga. I could do nothing. And that album is taking care of Papa. You know what I mean? I have birthing pains, nigga. Giving birth to that shit. You know what I mean? I don't call what I do an album because it's not music. Shaka Ball's in the building. It's not music. It's a project. It's art. I'm an artist. You feel me? This is art. The apparel, right? The way that I communicated with the people when they first met me is through apparel, through the arts. I'm an artist. So I put the ancestors on the apparel. I didn't even have to open my mouth. I just showed up on camera and they knew what it was. I was communicating through the arts. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put my art, whether it's on a wall, whether it's on a canvas, whether it's on some cloth, some cotton. I'm going to get my point across. And with that being said, that should go as a saying to anybody because people is asking me about the YouTube channel. And that's a great segue, right? It don't matter about the YouTube channel. Well, the update on YouTube is, you know what I mean? They are about to get cooked by your boy. That's what's about to happen. That's the update on YouTube. YouTube made a move, or Google Incorporated, and so did Meta and a whole bunch of other big tech corporations. They basically fell into the trap. That's what they did. So everything is going according to plan. Everything is going to plan. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. Just know that they fucked with the wrong one. And it's Scorpio season, and everybody outside talking about war. So what the fuck you think I'm talking about? Huh? That shit is in the air. You know what I'm talking about? So 14 years, right? 14 years. My channel and my platform was basically feeding the whole community, right? That platform on YouTube goes down as the oldest conscious platform on YouTube. Facts. Nothing came before that. Right? Nothing came before that. That's nothing to take away from nobody else. Not to say that, but YouTube just started, and then we put the platform up there. You know what I mean? This before a lot of y'all know anything about consciousness, before y'all knew about woke or anything. This is 08. So the archived material that they terminated, they're going to have to pay for that. They're going to have to pay for that. Shout out to Jamal Milton. There's a price to pay. There's a ticket. That shit is worth about $1 billion. I'm going to show the world that I know my work. That's all I got to say, and I'm not going to talk about it. You feel me? Because to be honest with you, the conversation that I have to have is not with y'all. The conversation is with, it's in big fucking rooms. You know what I'm talking about? With big dogs. I got big ops. You know what I mean? But I'm going to bring this one home. So you going to see. You're going to see. Like I said, everything is going according to plan. They fell in a trap, and we're going to cook them. You know what I mean? But nothing stops. Because people be thinking that you are your YouTube, my nigga. I'm not YouTube. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not Google. I'm not Instagram. They could erase every single motherfucking app available and deplatform the God. I'm still the God, and I'm still gonna work, and I'm still gonna shake the pillars of the matrix. Y'all just won't see it. You know what I'm talking about? Unless you got my phone number. But the future, because today was supposed to be the debut of Techno Tuesdays. I'm pushing it back to next Tuesday and whatnot, because I'm observing the dead today. I don't got time to talk about techno shit. Today is the day I'm giving it up to the ancestors and whatnot. I've been listening to dead rappers all day. You know what I'm talking about? I've been listening to dead rappers all day. Yes, Jamal. And, you know, the story, the fucking story, the greatest story. With the story that's gonna be told is going to be one of the best. I ain't gonna let Nick Cannon do it though. How about that? But the story, it's a beautiful story, man. Gotta have some type of adversity in life. That's the hallmark. That's when shit pivots. You gotta look for the fucking adversity. We in some type of upside down world right now where the negatives are the positives. How about that? How about 2023 out this bitch? The negative shit is the positive. And the shit that you think is positive turn out to be the negatives. So when you see what you think is adversity, that's your fucking opportunity, my nigga, to pop off. Right? You would look and think that Israel is washing Hamas and Gaza Strip, right? They already won the war. You don't know what you're looking at. You understand? You don't know what you're looking at. You're not looking at it with your right eyes. That's not what, we're in a quantum, we're in a fucking multiverse, not what you think it is. They made Israel show their hand. They won the war. They made them show their fangs. They won the war. They cut the deal off with Saudi Arabia. They won the war. They made the whole Muslim world on their motherfucking tippy toes. They got China slamming it. What are you talking about? You don't know the art of war. Them 9,000 martyrs and whatnot. Chilling with 72 virgins. You don't get it? That land right there is richer than Dubai. If that land, the Gaza Strip, we put the information out there already. We put the information out there already. Think Dubai. Don't think what you see right now. They built that shit up 14 times. them buildings is gonna always come down until them people get what they really need. They're not going anywhere, because if they leave that place, it's almost like if you niggas was living in Dubai, they made you get up out of Dubai and go in the desert. They have trillions of dollars worth of gas right out on the Gaza Strip, right in that water right there. That's what they're pushing them out for. It's a resource thing. And all of them ships coming from NATO and whatnot, they're deboing. It's gonna go down. And niggas is playing games, and you know, we're in the month of Scorpio. Y'all can play games if you want. You can play games if you want. You know what I'm talking about? They on a biblical shit. They on a biblical prophecy shit. The one that's in charge is born on my birthday. His name is Charles, and I ain't talking about Flannery. You understand? He's the one running shit. Okay? He's a Scorpion, born on my birthday. Me, him, and Boozy and Blue Pill, we share the same exact day. If I had the power to Thanos snap shit, do you think I would do it? Just knowing me, you know, just knowing, just being in my lives and whatnot. If Boozy had the ability to Thanos snap and be like, yo, you could just wash half of the population, we can help you do it, do you think he would do it? Right? This is some Scorpion shit that I'm talking right now, but we're in Scorpion, so nigga, you know, prepare yourselves. King Charles, right? Born on 11/14, the same day as me, right? He's the Scorpion King. Canada burning, Hawaii getting destroyed. Remember, if you watch the coronation, and paid attention to the ritual that you were seeing, and I'm not gonna be on this fucking Instagram trying to have a lecture with niggas and whatnot, cause this ain't, like I say, I take private conversations behind the paywall in private. I don't do all of that on my live trying to get my shit. Nah. But bro, just know, this is the Great Reset. This is BlackRock. This is WEF. This is Charles. This is Schwab. This is fucking this is the Rothschilds. This is that. And y'all got 18-year-olds, 19 and 20 and 21-year-olds and whatnot. That's the conversation that we should be having. Those of us that have age-appropriate children, and you know that the draft is coming. Them people know that they can't win the election and whatnot. BB was going through some shit in Israel. He was about to get washed. And he did what he just did. And now this shit, now he good. What you think Biden is about to do? All that mystical talk. I don't hear nobody, all that tough Tony niggas is saying, but I don't hear nobody say, if they try to take my 18-year-old, I'm not having it. I ain't going. Imagine what would look like if they put the babies in motherfucking middle in the Gaza Strip. In Yemen, nigga. Do you even know how deep down the rabbit hole Joe Biden and his son Hunter Biden with the Hunter Moon, how deep they have to pull a stunt. They gotta pull a stunt. They got caught red-handed. And the other side got caught red-handed. They both red-handed. So we in some red-handed shit right now. This is the shit show, bro. You know what I'm talking about? This is definitely the shit show. So if I were you, what I would do is I would really not just focus on things. I would be a little more proactive about making some determination and some motherfucking moves while moves could be made. You know? Africa looking real nice these days to me. You know what I'm talking about? They keep calling me and calling me and calling me. I don't know why, but it's calling me. It's like, come over here, King. You know what I'm talking about? Come over here for a minute. Sit this one out. Cause them niggas where you at, they not, this is a different type of boss talk. It ain't about talk no more. Do you got the resources or not? Do you got the power or not? Do you got the army or not, nigga? Are you ready to motherfucking put it, you gonna have to pick a side one time. Sooner or later. People not even entertaining the conversation if they had to pick a side. What side would they pick? They're not even trying, niggas is throwing red herrings. Don't even want to have the combo. You say you moving to Atlanta. Ha. What part of Africa? Wherever they kick the crackers out. That's what's calling me. How about that? How about that? Wherever they remove the French, that's the part of Africa that's calling me. Not that other shit. It's moves being made all around the world right now. It's moves being made in America. Don't get it fucked up. It's people making big moves right here. You don't gotta leave anywhere. You know what I mean? You don't gotta leave anywhere. Don't take what I'm saying and say, oh, there's an exodus. You don't gotta leave nowhere, because I'll never leave anywhere, but it's definitely time to begin to have a bigger step, a bigger footprint than a motherfucking local joker. Did y'all see the fight in Saudi Arabia that just took place with Tyson Fury and the brother Francis and whatnot, right? That crowd that they're around, right? That's the new money matrix on a global scale, right? That's the new money matrix. Dubai, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Nigeria, other places. That's a new circle. South America, that's a new circle. Shout out to my passport bros. You know what I'm talking about? AKA Moors navigating. Because that's really what it is. It's the Moors going back, and niggas is just labeling it passport bros. But this is ancestral. Everything that we taught is falling right in place. The chessboard is falling right back into the old world. Everything is going back to the old kingdom, the old dominion, the whole thing. Palestine and all of that, that's the Ottoman Empire. You know what I mean? You said that's not new money. Well, that's the other money. That's crypto. That's that Asian money. That's crypto. That's resources, that's warehouses, that's opportunity, that's manufacturing, that's land. That's them people knowing who the fuck you are. They know who you are. They know who you are in Turkey. They know who you are in India. They know who you are on the continent. If you in your proper persona, they know who you are in Russia. They know who you are in China. They know who you are in Korea. Are you serious? Are you dumb? Once again, Have I been wasting my time in these 14 years? Did YouTube do you niggas a favor by taking the fucking platform? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, these niggas wasn't using it anyway. Everything that needs to be said already been said. Everything that needs to be said already been said. Facts. Niggas are just repeating themselves at this point. It's becoming mental masturbation. You know what I mean? You know what it is. Mobilize, connect. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Get your fucking numbers up. Your network is your net worth. Lock it in and circulate your dollars and start motherfucking creating investment clubs, creating banks and whatnot, creating some type of flow so motherfuckers could get broken out of this goddamn survival mode and they could get into strival mode and then moves could be made. It's mad simple. It's really just in the numbers, but motherfuckers is so bad. They so busy competing with each other. You can't compete with me. I don't know about what anybody else is going through, but public service announcement, you can't compete, nigga. You could come and eat, but there's no competition because you would have had to start the day that I started. And when I looked around, I didn't see nobody, nigga. The only person I seen was my brother. You know what I'm talking about? Right now, instead of you, where my YouTube is my Patreon, right? We building up a membership. We building up supporters, right? I don't need followers. I need members. You know what I'm talking about? This is some real ball shit that we're doing right now. You could change the world with this little, with these platforms, with the power that these platforms provide you. Anybody that got more than 50,000 subscribers or followers and whatnot, you supposed to be turning them people and you supposed to be turning those people into your supporters, and y'all supposed to be building something. The time for playing is over. Do you see how fast this fucking calendar year ended on you niggas? You know what I mean? Imagine with 2024, nigga, we gonna start calling the years the quickie years. Time going so fast, you can't even have a long stroke. Now I'm just playing, but yo, shit moving. We're in a quantum quickening. We're in a quantum quickening. The rules that you niggas abide by don't apply no more. The rules that you niggas abide by, it don't apply no more. We in a whole different fucking dimension, bro. You know what I'm talking about? The growing pains that we all feeling and whatnot. It's the fact that we're shifting. We're in the future. We're in a new dimension. We're in Industry 4.0. The fucking my chat GPT is up to date, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You could literally do anything. Have you seen DALL-E 3, nigga? You could do anything right now. So we don't need to be worried about what's going on around the world. Men lie, women lie, niggas die. You know what I mean? Wars are gonna happen. There's a big fucking there's a big war taking place, but it's mainly focused on the continent. They're focusing on them resources and on South America and on this land that you niggas stand on but don't want to fight for. You should study them boys over there and figure some things out. Start digging some tunnels now and whatnot. Cause the day might come where your lights and your electricity and your motherfucking internet gets shut off, nigga. And they build a wall and put you niggas in sexy red and them behind it. That's possible. You know what I mean? That's some spooky shit, but guess what? That's possible. All it takes is one of them presidents to come in on that BB energy, and you niggas is going behind a wall like the Ghazians. You know what I'm talking about? Standing on top of land that got all kind of wealth in it, but they won't even let you niggas extract it. And your people's, they bones is closest to the motherfucking resources. Not their ancestors is right underneath the topsoil. Your fucking ancestors is next to the gold and the labradorite. And they won't tell you when they excavating these crystals and whatnot that there was melanated skeletons right around it. And then they could run a DNA test and go knock on your door and alert you niggas. They could send out an ebony alert and be like, guess what? We just dug up some shit in all of these fucking caves everywhere in America that we're robbing. Think Gaza, think Palestine with Israel. Cause niggas is like, red pill, what that gotta do with me? Look in the mirror, nigga. Look in the mirror, nigga. Guess who's the Zionist over here? What you talking about? I seen you on Instagram. You niggas is flexing your calf muscles. Where did that come from? From marching in 2020 when this album dropped, Red Summer, right? You talking about what it got to do with you? Well, you got your calves and your glutes up when you was marching, nigga. You know the similarities. You know the similarities. You know you in an open air prison and it's just a fucking minimum. It's not a maximum. You know what I'm talking about? You in a minimum. You not in a maximum. Life is good, nigga. But it could get worse. It could get spooky outside. If they ever wanted to pull a BB on you niggas. You can't see in the future. I be thinking everybody could see in the future. You better you better get inspired. Niggas is out here playing a lot of internet games, wasting time, gossiping. Who the fuck cares about the reviews in Atlanta restaurants? Niggas trash. We knew that. But hey, what do I know? My urgency is not the same urgency as the rest of society. So what the fuck do I know? And I'm definitely not here to try to convince near nigga or nobody about nothing. Live your motherfucking existence. Don't ever say red pill said, nigga, because he didn't. He said nothing of the sorts. You know what I mean? He said thrive and strive. That's what he said. He said the evolution will be digitized. That's what he said. He said fear of a blackamoor messiah. That's what he said. He said you niggas are in too deep. That's what that. Just quote me on the shit that I said. Don't put words in my mouth. You know what I'm talking about? He said when in Rome. He said when in Rome, be a Carthaginian. That's what he said. And that's the fucking word right there. You know what I'm talking about? And if you listen to the album, The Red Summer, that shit is a motherfucking soundtrack to a movement, bro. I make soundtracks to this fucking movement. We've been doing this shit forever. Since 2010. And even before that, but definitely since the Secret Chiefs with Black Dot, Ghetto Shaman, you know what I mean? Uraeus, King Uraeus, and me and Blue Pill. That was a classic. Been cooking ever since. You know? And they talking this 50 years of hip hop type shit, but it's like we at the 50th year and hip hop not talking about nothing. They flying in Liar Cohen's jet. And none of these niggas is making revolutionary music and whatnot. Nobody is talking reality rap. Nobody's speaking to the people and whatnot. Nobody is articulating what the fuck is going on around them to give people some type of medicine and whatnot to heal them from the mental sickness of hearing all of that negativity, low vibration, toxicity, programmable trash that they're trying to pass off as music, and it's really attacking the waters in our bodies. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. It's part of the deaf culture. And, you know, it definitely feeds my root chakra. My root chakra drunk in love, nigga. My root chakra is glutton. At this point, it feeds the root chakra and the sacral. I'm the red pill. I love it. You know what I'm talking about? Because I could transform it into something. I'm not a victim of it. You know what I mean? I'm an alchemist, so I definitely know what to do with it. However, some people can't swim through septic tanks. They can't go to the underbelly of society and let that shit transform them into a better. They don't know how to get in a fertilizer and grow. You know? And that's not my job to show them, because everybody got to go through what they got to go through, and they got to walk they walk and whatnot. And that's, you know, that's some shit that they going to be responsible for. You know, I'm just here to live through me, through my example, and you know, and be a living example of what it is and what it's not. But this ain't time to complain about nothing. Anybody that's out there, you know, the best thing that you could do right now is get your network. You don't have to be on some, you know, I love this person and all of that. That's not where we going. It's not where we going. We have to be responsible for these children. They watching. Gotta protect them. That's who they coming after. I'm traumatized. I'm traumatized. The month of October, the shit that I seen, I'm fucking traumatized. I'm gonna have to go into the ocean or something and offset this type of trauma that I'm absorbing and whatnot. I'm a Scorpio. I ain't get in the booth yet. I wrote some shit, so you know that's probably where I'll be able to put my pain into. Not supposed to see children in the condition that I've seen them in the month of Red October. Feel me? I'm traumatized. And not only am I traumatized, but my whole timeline is traumatized. And not only is my timeline traumatized, other people are being traumatized. We're being harnessed for our energy. We're being harvested for our energy. Keep in mind, all of the owners of these apps and devices, sans TikTok, they all are dual citizens, right? Dual citizens of this same place that we're watching traumatize us with what we call barbarity. There's a triggering that's taking place that goes all the way back to 9/11 that they're triggering through this psychological operation of, quote unquote, when he declared war, it wasn't on the first child sacrifice was Lahaina, Hawaii. And you got the details about what took place and how they set it up and whatnot, right? And people ignored it. They didn't even make Hawaii say that these children are not missing anymore and what's really the fate of those children, right? That was the first ritual. It was almost unavoidable because what happened with that story, it went super viral. Oh, the blue roofs and everything. But they put the subtleties in your subconscious that everybody knew what was going on, right? Yeah, the Amazon as well, because that was going on with the Amazon when it was burning down. But this specifically, they was like 2,000 children are missing. And then Cleveland, Ohio, that matter of fact, that precedes Lahaina. That's the first sacrifice where it's less subtle than this one. They're presumably missing, but you know what? Hey guys, you know, it's all they're all different cases and whatnot. They all wandered off, you know, all 1,000 of them. All 1,000 of them, right? All 600 of them this month. Yeah, it's just a coincidence. Everybody's GPS is off in Ohio. So that was the first one. And that was ignored. Then Lahaina. And then that was absorbed. And then this. And that's the feast that everybody sits at the table and eats and whatnot, because the algorithm is feeding us. But it's at the same time, it's also harvesting the energy that's coming off of that. Remember, these people who control these quote-unquote social media apps are being sued and shut down and banned by countries, corporations, organizations. 20,000 missing children in Ukraine, right? Yeah. So I'm just giving you an awareness about what's going on all around you in the background, right? So if you're a creative, if you're somebody who does things with their hands, and you need to offset that type of energy that you're going through, the Jason months that you're picking up right now in these quote unquote dark night of the soul, right? I encourage you to do something with it. Don't blow up. Don't punch the wall, nigga. Don't think that you could turn into a motherfucking Meteor Man and go over there and start saving shit, because you the observer, you know? But you also the generator, operator, destroyer, and whatnot. Your unwitting support of that war machine, right? What you do, the first thing that you could do is cut that bond, because we have an unknown bond to that state over there, right? Because they've infiltrated and taken over where we live. Y'all owe Kanye an apology, you know? No other way to say it. I think we should atone first and foremost before we do anything. We should look behind us and say, yay, my bad. You know, you went about it kind of, you know, erratically and whatnot, but goddamn it, if you wasn't on point with goddamn everything you said. Because we see what you seen and what you was trying to warn us about. Oh, nah, nigga. And you know, our people are proud and whatnot, so it might not be y'all to apologize to him, but every single person that was on that 300,000 person march, there was, I think, what was that, the UK? They needed that t-shirt on to say, yeah, I need to apologize to Ye. Sorry, Ye, for persecuting you. You know? But he's showing you, you know, regardless if you fuck with him or not, he's giving you the power, he's giving you the living proof of what a Christ-like figure actually does when they're persecuted and when they're stoned and whatnot, and when the people turn on them. You feel me? And he went up against this Goliath, right? Who will step on you, nigga. But what do I know? You know? So it starts there for me. I'm divesting myself of whatever attachment that these people have. I have to be very mindful of the energy that these people possess, because it's being, I don't gotta read books right now. I'm seeing what I need to see. I'm just lying to myself if I'm like, this ain't what it is, yo. Like, this is, I know what this is. You feel me? A complete eradication of that land. They're gonna run, they trying to completely wipe that land out, and they're going to possess that whole land if it takes a nuclear war, and they're going to slay those 3 heifers on the Temple Mount and enact a ritual, because you're dealing with 3 Abrahamic religions, and they don't give a fuck about nothing but their Messiah, their motherfucking Mahdi, and their Christ. And they charged up right now. They hear the dog whistles. They know what it is. It's more of them than it's of us. So you're going to get to see some shit. Best thing that you could do is not be a quote-unquote battery, or not be on that table when they feasting and whatnot. You better find a table to eat from yourself. Because this is the harvest season. What you eating? This is the harvest season. What are you collecting? What acorns? What cornucopia you put in? What you stashing, my niggas? You see the economy. You see the economy. That shit is on Joe Biden's tippy toe. The economy is aligned with your commander-in-chief. This shit is loopy. You know what I'm talking about? It's one TikTok away, nigga. One. You know? Africa is about to ignite. Haiti is about to ignite. Everything is about to ignite. And then everybody gonna look back and be like, where they at? Where's Son of them? Where's T'Challa? Or for that matter, where's Killmonger and them? They're gonna look for y'all. Cause y'all was saying that y'all was ready. You know what I mean? Niggas was saying it, yo, we about that life. We with the shits. And what they gonna, when shit start popping off, all that play shit, the vacation bros and everything, that shit go out the window. You gotta, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, the Red Summer is a fucking classic, bro. You know what I mean? I had Lizzie Jeff on there. I had America Sutton on there. I got Cambada on there. I got Blue Pillar on there. I got Soul on there. I got Songbird on there. You feel me? I got Quay Beats doing the motherfucking beats. My brother Captain Pharaoh doing the beats out of CT and whatnot. Super classic album. You know what I'm talking about? I got Rain 910 on the album. You know what I mean? On that song Candy Rain, that classic right there. You dig? If I forget your name, don't take it personal. You know what I'm talking about? Sabrina Mama Sauce, you know what I mean? She did her thing. Shout out to Secret, shout out to Pink Pill. They were like the A&Rs and whatnot. And it was made in a magical way. I promise you. The sessions, I recorded some of them. I might even put together a little behind the scenes type of documentary. But the sessions was magical, y'all. Fire. You know what I mean? Fire. You know what I'm talking about? Shroomed out, boomy sessions. Like, it was magical. It was chaos magic. But nonetheless, we was able to create something. And you could probably pick up on that energy in that project. So shout out to y'all. And then the new project, I'm gonna, more than likely, I'm looking at November 14th, which is my born day, to make that thing a possible to release it on the born day. The whole YouTube thing threw shit off. It was supposed to be today. You know what I mean? The project is ready. It was supposed to be today, but that shit threw me off with YouTube. That it fucked up my rollout. Fucked up the rollout. So, you know, but Spirit is telling me that something bigger than YouTube is, you know what I mean? Something is right around the corner. But look, let me get into this function. I got a function to go to and whatnot. It's been very grand, holding court with the family. Salute to everybody out there. Love and light to everybody in the Scorpion season. Y'all niggas stay dangerous. You know what I'm talking about? November 11th, I'm going to be in Brooklyn, right? If anybody want tickets to that, inbox me. I'm going to be talking about conscious economics. You know what I mean? Get your motherfucking bag and whatnot. Get your bread up. And then on November the 6th in Atlanta, we're doing Melanin Monday live. If you want to be a part of that, just inbox me, DM me, and I'll send everybody the link. I don't have my automated shit on right now. I will be able to send y'all the link. But DM me, and then I'll have the bot just send y'all the link so y'all can sign up. For the Atlanta event, it's free $99. But if you want some dinner, or if you want to buy a package and whatnot, you have the option to do that. You know what I mean? But we got 44 seats because we keeping it intimate. We're not trying to make this shit invest fest. You know what I mean? We trying to keep it real intimate. And then in Nicholas on 11/11, there's a ticket. It's on Eventbrite. Check that out. Go to my inbox and my flow, my link tree. You'll be able to find it there. Melanin Monday, KTL and the ATLs. Yes, we are live in the ATL starting November 6th for the whole month of November. We're going to be turning up. We're going to have vendors. We're going to have music. We're going to have food. We're going to have everything. Medicine, right? We're going to have artwork. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to have new drip. It's going to be magical in Atlanta. Shout out to Cafunia. Cafunia will be in Brooklyn. Hank Rising Sun will be in Brooklyn. Lloyd Strahan will be in Brooklyn. We'll all be at Nicholas in Brooklyn on 11/11. The return of Red Pill to the motherfucking BK on 11/11, right? Open up them gates to heaven and whatnot. I'm going to be in the city turning up. It's going to be magical. Right around my birthday. Magical. Lit. You know what I'm talking about? So I look forward to seeing New York City pull up. Holla at your peoples, and yeah, let's take it from there. So with that being said, go and stream that album. Go and stream that album, The Red Summer. Go and get that. If you bought the album, throw that shit on your computer, whatever it is. Go and stream it. Run them numbers up. Listen to it. It aged very good. It's 3 years old, but I could have dropped it right now, and that shit would be to the times. The president is acting unpresidential. Bitch, I'm from the Bronx where there's evil in my residential. It even now, but when I said that, y'all didn't know how evil the Bronx was. Now you really know how evil that shit. It's 1,000 drill rappers out of the fucking Bronx after I said that. The times that we living in, unprecedented. Come on, y'all. This is poetry, niggas. I'm gonna be in the Brooklyn Museum too. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna be I'm gonna be in the MoMA. Be in a MoMA, nigga. I'm be in a Guggenheim. This art. This is avant-garde art, niggas. You know what I'm talking about? That part. And then tomorrow, I might do this. The Day of the Dead Day party. I might do the Day of the Dead Day party when I'm playing all quote-unquote ancestor rappers. I ain't calling them dead rappers. The pantheon of ancestors. The rappers who are on the other side. The playlist is crazy. So I might have a Day of the Dead Day party and we'll be streaming the music through Twitch. You could sit back and smoke, light your candles on your shrine and whatnot, talk to your ancestors, and listen to the symphony of the dead. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful symphony, y'all. I promise you. Takeoff, DMX, Biggie, Pop. You know what I'm saying? Dolph. It's a beautiful symphony. Mo 3. Drakeo. It's a beautiful... Take my word for it. Going all the way back. Trouble. It's a lot of people on the playlist. I ain't gonna miss nobody. But the Day of the Dead Day party, I'm going to let y'all know how it go. I'll put the flyer up. If y'all want to pull up, y'all just have to click on the link and just go to it. It's going to be on Twitch. You be vibing out to the music. You know what I mean? You'll be able to do your dance and all of that stuff. But this is about paying homage. We got to take a day out of time and pay homage to the people that's not here and whatnot, and give them their flowers and let their music permeate the motherfucking our ionosphere. To remind us that there's people working for us on all sides. We in a quantum realm now. Remember the quantibium. You know what I mean? Quantum madness. So the invisible realm is folded into, Prodigy, DMX, Black Rob, shit crazy. The way that it's mixed up, man, they be talking. All of their music is prophetic. All of their music is prophetic. Gangsta Boo. So it's been new artists are added to the pantheon. So it's time to play that music and that symphony and that orchestra. Nip, ooh, Pimp C, ooh, say their names, Ashe, right? Get it ready. The gates are here. I mean, we in it right now. Guru. When you hear 100 Shots by Young Dolph, Bismarcky. When you hear 100 Shots by Young Dolph, remember, Chinks, Juice WRLD. I didn't hear none of these names. I didn't hear this roll call at none of the Hip Hop 50 Big Dog celebrations, whether it was BT, Yankee Stadium. They didn't give the roll call. And if they gave the roll call and it wasn't televised, Staghfirullah, nigga. Old dirty bastard, let's fucking go. You know what I'm talking about? ODB. XXX Tentacion. Man, show up tomorrow. Day of the Dead Day party. Fred the Godson. Heavy D, let's hear it from Mount Vernon. Where my DJs at? Y'all hit me on the DM, man. I'm gonna pick 2 lucky DJs. Y'all hit me on the DM. Let's go. Let's make history. Let's cook. I believe in y'all. Yeah, but that preach sound different from Dolph right now. That preach sound different. That 100 Shots sound different. Yeah, Twitch. Big L, nigga. Because I can't do it on Instagram. They'll shut the page down because of copyright. I can't do it on YouTube. They're going to shut the page down because of copyright. So the only place that you can play the music is on Twitch. MF Doom, Super Villain, Sean P. Don't play with me. You know what I'm talking about? Don't fucking play with me. I'm ready to go cue this shit up right now. Hold on. Let me get my L. I'm ready to go cue this shit up right now. Don't play with me. We gonna fire the boards up right now, man. Nigga. Day of the Dead Day party. Fuck with me, man. Stack bundles. Stack bundles, nigga. Brrr. Squad up. Camouflage. Soldier Slim. Said, where's the link? Tomorrow. Fife Dog, the 5-footer. You know what I mean? 5-foot. I won't know if y'all want anything until y'all inbox me. I don't have my automated shit on right now. This is a random live. You know what I mean? I'm out the office. Yeah. Bushwick Bill. Right? Bushwick Bill. I'm ready to go. Let's fucking go. And then next week we gonna do all Scorpions. Future, Drake, Diddy. The Pillars, bring the sound effects back. Yeah, Pop Smoke. Ah! Pop. Mac Miller. Malik B from the Roots. Mac Dre, nigga. Y'all thought I was playing? Y'all thought I was playing with y'all. No problem. I'm used to getting slept on. I should put my face on an air mattress. I should brand myself. I heard that's a booming business. Proof, nigga. Proof. Huh? Proof. Nick Blicky. Pimp C. Oblivion. Osama Dex. Mama, they said I got death on me. Huh? Big Pun. Twin and them. Ah. King Von. Come on now. Arr. Arr. We said Triple X. Playlist crazy. I need a DJ. I need you to be on 3.5 or heroic dose and go crazy. You can't even spin sober, my nigga. I need you to be on a motherfucking Golden Teachers or something. P&B Rock. Cool Breeze is an ancestor. Ashe. Cool Breeze. Easy E, nigga. Easy E, nigga. True Goy the Dove. Camouflage. Yeah. Yeah. Machiavelli, the Don. Stretch. All that. You know? Shorty Low. What's happening? Huh? Scorpio season. Right? Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg. Huh? Call on them. Aaliyah, play their music. Big Cat, summon them on this day. Don't wait for me. In anticipation, you know, charge your field up. You know what I'm talking about? Light your candles. Put your ancestors on the motherfucking altar and rock out tonight. If you don't want to come outside, rock out to all of the ancestors, the orchestra of the ancestors. Left eye. Huh? Left eye. That's what you do. That's the ritual. That's how you absorb all of this death energy and whatnot. You're not scared of death. You know what I'm saying? It's the transformation. All of them 9,000 people in Gaza is coming back to body shit. Don't worry about them. You know what I'm talking about? They just deposited 9,000 warriors into the fucking into the cloud. They coming down. They gonna come down. These babies is coming down as lit as it is. You already know what it is if you know what I'm talking about. You feel me? Play that music. Let them hear that. Let them hear that. Charge up your field with the ancestors today and tomorrow. Smoke what you smoking, drink what you drinking, meditate, whatever. If it's air, my nigga, get the best of it. Fill your lungs up. If you gotta meditate and you gotta get in your pose and whatnot, then do that. If it's a twerk thing, then do it. You know what I'm talking about? If you gonna get sturdy, then do that. Take off. Huh? Take off. He became an ancestor a year ago to the day. That's how you do the magic. That's how you do the magic. Don't make it too complicated. That's the magic. You got to play that music, put the playlist together, put it on rotation, and put it on shuffle and whatnot, and let it speak to you. It's going to talk to you. They got energy. They alive. Listen to what they're talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Don't be all sacrilegious and, no, nigga. If they talking war, nigga, you know what that's about. If they talking spinning the block, nigga, you know you going to have to spin the block. If they talk about these bitch ass niggas, then nigga, that you've seen enough bitch ass niggas to put a face to who they talking about. It don't have to be your brother. It don't gotta be the next person that look like you. It don't gotta be a loved one. You in a Scorpion season. You are here to transform and transmute. You are here to shed skin. You are here to die and rebirth yourself. You know what I'm saying? You are here to make sense of life and death, but especially death. Do not walk around feeling sorrow. Do not walk around in a grief state. Do not walk around with your motherfucking heart heavy and whatnot when, nigga, you lit right now. This whole world is moving and maneuvering to make room for your ass to sit on your throne. They gotta be some pieces moving, nigga. Shit gotta fall. And we've been so coddled and demasculated and lied to and deceived and rocked to sleep and, you know, and you know, pipered. That people are not willing to, quote unquote, listen to the voice inside of them that's telling them, yo, shit is going down. You know what I mean? Like, shit is definitely going up and down at the same damn time. Like I said, quantum. Shit that's going bad is actually going good. Shit that look like it's going good sometimes could be going bad. It's just weird like that. The Black Godfather, yeah. Clarence Savon is gone. Who's taking his place is the $1 million question. That's an empty seat. It gotta be filled. Who's taking his place? That's what I want to know. You know what I mean? For everybody that missed the channel, sign up to the Patreon. $5, nigga. And it's also free 99. It's like coming to the club. You could get in free. You know what I mean? Or you could pay the VIP and be in the motherfucking with the winners, nigga, behind the Belway Road. It's options. We got options. It's free. It's from free 99 and 99. Go to the Patreon and lock in, because none of this shit right here is none of this shit right here is forever. You got to detach yourself from all this shit, nigga. I had to learn. I don't own none of this. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I'm willing to drop all this shit like heat, my nigga. I had to learn to drop all of this material shit. Who give a fuck about a channel at the end of the day? Who give a fuck about a content? Who give a fuck about a fight? No, nigga. I can't let that define me. I can't let that shit be a weight on me like that. Nah, I'm willing to drop all that shit. All of this shit could go away. I gotta make sure that I gotta talk to the people the way that I gotta talk, nigga. I'm not gonna fucking curb. I'm not gonna put a muzzle on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna turn down because the fucking sentinels and the algorithm is out here hating on niggas. You know? Shock G, Digital Underground, linked up with Tupac. Right? Shock G linked up with Tupac. You know what I'm talking about? So this shit is really, really going down on what we call the other side. We're not even paying attention to the other. The other side is lit. The other side is turned up. the other side got some shit going on. On a day like this and a day like tomorrow, instead of thinking about yourself, it will behoove you to spend a moment and give those who you, quote unquote, benefited from. Even if you never heard the music, you'll be reintroduced or you'll be introduced to it by vibing to it. You know? And your instruction is, right? Trick or treat, right? Your treats may be in that bag right there. Right? Your candy, your treat, your equivalent to what you used to get as a child, trick-or-treating. Now that you've grown and whatnot, you receive different type of treats on days like this. You receive different type of quote-unquote gifts on days like this. Right? But you might have to put on the quote-unquote costume and turn into the entity so you could channel it. There's nothing wrong with that. They have Day of the Dead celebrations everywhere around the world. This is not unique to America. You know what I mean? People are dressing up. People are in ceremony. People are quote unquote becoming and being mounted and whatnot. And they're speaking to their ancestors and they're giving quote unquote praise to their ancestors and they're feeding their ancestors and their ancestors are feeding them. Coco, nigga, remember that? On days like this, right? So don't get spooked out and whatnot. Activate, niggas. So we ain't religious and we ain't into all of these other things. I gave you a whole playlist of the motherfucking the illest divination system on the planet, which is hip hop, right? Our religion. You know what I mean? And those are the hymns right there. That's the choir, that's the orchestra. And if you listen to that shit, you'll know what I'm talking about. So, tonight, NDSTRY, ATL, 400 Loyola is right off of Fulton Industrial and whatnot. It's going to be all night. Source God is performing. There's going to be a bunch of performers. The stage is lit. Matter of fact, let me walk y'all around. Let me show you the stage. I got to turn the mic off, all right? Because it's going to be too loud. The reverb is too loud. Let me just turn it on. Let me show y'all this. Yeah. So, just a little glimpse. Yeah, NDSTRY is lit. You know what I mean? NDSTRY is lit. So, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I'm gonna go ahead and bid y'all farewell. And like I said, Patreon is where the content lives. Patreon is where the new content lives. We do Zooms on Mondays, Melanin Mondays and Third Eye Thursdays. We've been doing it. We didn't stop. We never slowed down. Everything is still rolling and whatnot. And now we're bringing Melanin Monday to Atlanta live. Starting on November 6th, we're going to be at 3 Millie Studios, right across the street from Magic City, downtown, in the A and whatnot, directly across the street from Magic City. So Melanin Mondays linked up with Magic City, KTL and the ATL. Nah, I'm not affiliated with the strip club. However, we will be taking a field trip to Magic City before it's all said and done, because why not? The Patreon is Red Pillar. It's Patreon /Red Pillar, right? Let me put it in the comment. I want to bring sisters, right? We're not going on some Superman trying to save nobody, but, you know, I want to interview a sister from Magic City, right? About entrepreneurship, and a few other things, you know? Because quiet as kept, there's some intellectual people inside of the strip club that are voiceless, that might need a voice. You know? There are women in my circle and in my network and whatnot, and they have women who are, I won't even call them strippers. They have women who are exotic dancers and whatnot, who are very spiritual and whatnot. And you never know what comes out of that. I'll keep y'all updated and shit like that. But we grown. I used to date 2 strippers when I lived out here back in 99, right? It was 2 twins from Rhode Island. I was dating. Then later on in 99, yeah, so I'm familiar with the area. Let's just say that, you know. Let's say that I'm a former patron, you know, and life is about growth and development. You'd be surprised how many people have grown and developed. You'd be surprised how many people be in my inbox talking that conscious shit. You'd be surprised how many people are closet conscious. Now you got the outdoor conscious. You got people that's wearing it on their sleeve and whatnot. But there's people who are like crypto conscious. Yeah. That's enough though. You know what I mean? I could be in here all night talking. I just want to say, for everybody that's been supporting and everybody that's been pulling up and everybody that's signed up to the Patreon, my goal for the Patreon is 10,000. I'm already up to 1,000 and whatnot. So I got some work to do. And I'm going to let y'all know when we start this campaign, because I'm going to Google offices and I'm going to need a few of y'all to basically come through with the cameras and everything. But we knocking on doors. We knocking on doors. Bet that. You know what I mean? So we'll keep you updated. Love and light to the family. Peace.